Obsessive-compulsive disorder, also known as OCD, is an anxiety disorder characterized by unreasonable thoughts and fears, known as obsessions, that lead you to do repetitive behaviors, known as compulsions. OCD obsessions are repeated, persistent, and unwanted ideas, thoughts, images, or impulses that an individual has involuntarily and that seem to make no sense. Obsessions often have themes to them, such as fear of dirt or germs, having things symmetrical, aggressive impulses, sexual images or thoughts. OCD compulsions are repetitive behaviors that an individual feels driven to perform. These repetitive behaviors are meant to prevent or reduce anxiety related to the obsessions. Compulsions often have themes also, such as washing and cleaning, counting, demanding reassurances, orderliness, and repeating an action. The causes of OCD are not fully understood. There are two theories that exist. The first one is biology. OCD may be a result of changes in the body's own natural chemistry or brain functions. Insufficient serotonin levels may contribute to OCD as well. The second theory is not as widely accepted, but it is environment. It's believed that OCD may stem from behavior-related habits that are learned over time. So how does OCD affect students in the classroom? Well, a student who has untreated OCD is likely to have a very difficult time concentrating in the classroom and completing homework assignments. Children with OCD may experience extreme anxiety or strong urges, which may actually overwhelm them. Children and teens might describe the feeling of mounting anxiety or intensifying urges as if they were a rising volcano, and relief comes only when the pressure is released. Unfortunately, the release is usually a compulsive behavior that may be extremely disruptive to the student and those around them. Students with OCD may be unable to learn the same way a typical child or young adult does. The minds of students with this disorder may be focused on their obsessions or compulsions instead of the tasks at hand. When the teacher is talking, the student with OCD may barely hear what is being said because of fears and doubts running through his or her mind. Students with OCD often will appear to be daydreaming, distracted, non-compliant, disinterested, or even lazy. There are several ways that we can help these students in the classroom. It is important to build their self-esteem so that they are more confident of themselves. It is also very important to create a safe environment. This is important for all students, but especially OCD students. They need to know that they will not be bullied or teased for their compulsions in the classroom. It's also good to allow breaks to diffuse anxiety. You and the student can create a secret hand signal to let the student know that it's okay for them to leave, or so that they can let you know when they need to leave. Another way to help the student in the classroom is to change your voice to catch their attention before explaining something important. It's important to let them have a seat close to the door so they can leave when they need to. You may also provide the students with notes or an outline to help them follow along. If the student with OCD has a fear of germs, as many people with OCD do, allow him to have his own set of materials, such as scissors, ruler, tape, and other things, so he doesn't have to share with others. And as always, just as when you're dealing with any other disorder in the classroom, it's important to inform the other students so that they understand the disorder. I hope this video has helped you to feel better prepared to recognize and help students with OCD in your classroom.